that was the ore refiner that we just saw, but now here's the next block. This is the farmer.
And get rid of the ores. Oh, and you're
again, all that, all those items that I shouldn't have. So here's the farmer. It requires what do you call that? An iron fence? I don't know, and an engine block and some stone. And you can see in the chest here, I have a bunch of stuff needed for this. I have a pre-started engine already, which is very useful. So, I connect the machine directly to the side. Actually, I skipped that step. I first put some dirt with some seeds, but then I put the machine directly next to the engine, and directly next to that I have tilled dirt with seeds on it. Now, what this machine does is it automatically harvests the seeds once they've fully grown. And you also notice I put a lever on that farmer, so so that it activates it. That does need to be redstone power. The ore refiner doesn't. This does. Now you can see here that it's taking a little bit of a while. Things do take a while.
There it is.
But, there we go. It popped out, and you can see that it replanted the seed. Which
that's really helpful.
It's very helpful. So here I took it a step further.
They have a mass automated farm.
Well, I wouldn't say mass, but
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I turned those engines off. The steam powers off earlier, just because I didn't want things to explode and my beautiful farm to die. So this process is a little bit slow, so I'm deciding to grow them myself. Now I can leave. I believe that these actually took a little while, so I forget if I left and then came back. But eventually, what these things do is they all pop out and they all are replanted. So so I was going back to my yeah. So like I thought, I was worried for leaving it, but yeah, so it all exploded. Don't quite know why this machine likes to explode, because I have a lot of other machines.
It's like quantum physics. It doesn't work and you can't be looking at it.
Yeah, something like that. How can you compare that to quantum physics?
Well, it's not that advanced, but
yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. Yeah. So I'm just doing a quick repair job here. Yeah. So again, I don't know why these things explode. Maybe it's probably the reason's probably on the forum, but I just didn't read it.
In its early versions.
Yeah, again, this is this is a very early version, so there's still bug fixes and everything, and the mod maker is looking for suggestions and whatever. But it is a really cool mod, though. Like Dustin and I were thinking when checking it out before this video that that this could be in Tekkit. That's what we think. It's a Tekkit worthy mod. It's very cool,
especially with because I noticed that the machines pop out, like the farmer, the seeds will pop out, and that's really handy, but unless you're there, then they'll despawn eventually. So with Tekkit, you can put in piping and stuff, so it'll actually go into chests, which will make it a lot more useful.
Definitely. Like the ore refiner, the farmer, and you'll see some more, they pop out items, and you don't want to always have to be there.
Yeah.
So there we go. I fixed my machine. The engine is being powered, so now I'm going to experiment with my thing. So I push...
Yeah, it's working. You got experience from that too.
And so I get 1 diamond, but the thing is that because the engine was just powered, it didn't have much power, so it couldn't do it again. So by this time I sort of got a little bit sick of waiting, so yeah. And if you don't understand how it works, the gravel falls down, which allows the diamond to be pushed even farther.
Yes. So what's next?
Well, we're actually going to go back to the farmer after this, but before we do, I think I screw up this. Yeah, so I press the button and I destroy it, and that I think afterwards that wasn't a very smart thing to do. So then I get angry, and then I should be going to the farm soon. If that will ever happen. And I put a lever.
That's not going to work.
I don't know why I do this. So
off to the farm.
Enough of that. We'll go back to the farm to see that. Look at that.
It worked.
It worked. It popped out some seeds.
And it's really handy how it replant. Oh, you destroyed the tilled soil.
Yeah. So, yeah. So that's good. It replanted the seeds, and so that's the farmer. Now, if we move on to the next one, we have the fisher.
Right next to a little lake there.
And it's pretty much like the farmer, except you have fishing rod. And yeah, this lake is pretty nice. There was another one over there that I decided to that I thought would have been better after I built this. That's okay. So I placed the fisher next to the engine, which is what you do with all machines. You have to redstone power it. It's important. That engine seems to be working very hard.
Don't stand over the fumes. No.
I'll burn myself. But anyway, so I put the fisher there. I'm going to turn it on soon.
Oh, and does it?
And
oh,
there
wow.
we go.
It automatically
A fish.
just took the fish for you.
And that is much faster than normal.
And it's great for players who don't have the patience of fishing.
Like me. So there's not really much more you can do with
Well,
that.
but
I mean,
you
I
can
could
just
have.
leave it on, and it's a great way of automatically getting food over a long period of time.
True. I could have made a mass fish farm, but then I decided that would be too much work.
I mean, we get the idea of it.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Also, I found that this one didn't work so well when I was testing it. I'm surprised that it worked like now when I was recording. But yeah, so it seemed to work there, but it doesn't seem to be popping out another fish so quickly. So
Well, the fish are hopefully too smart to just glance up and go into a random machine they've never seen before and then get spit out.
well, you'd be surprised how some fish are. Okay, so this is the XP machine. So it's probably pretty easy to know what it does. It just creates XP.
That's
so
handy.
the thing is, it's pretty rare to.
Oh, look at the pretty colors.
Yeah. So, I just realized something. I realized that it didn't actually work here, but it's probably because I didn't put my levers on it. That's probably why.
But they
so
seem
if
to
I
be
was
working.
to redstone
Like
power
they're
it,
producing those lovely colors on top.
and that I thought they were on, but I think they do require levers. So, okay, well, apparently it is pretty random when experience comes out anyway. So I was under the impression that they just weren't popping experience out, but I'm sure they will if you were to do it with the lever and everything. So, yeah, but the colors are very nice, aren't they?
Yeah, you can just look at it for a while and waste time like that.
So pretty. And look at that engine just going overdrive. So, yeah, so I stood here for a little bit waiting for experience. Now I feel stupid because I know what the problem is. But, yeah, enough of that. That's the XP machine. You can just stand next to it and do stuff. But you could do stuff while standing next to it and get
So
XP.
what's this?
But, yeah. This is the rain manipulator. So, the name is pretty self-explanatory as well. Place it next to an engine. And it's also redstone. Oh wait, that is not a rain manipulator, is it?
Game of one.
There we go. So I placed the rain manipulator there. It's also redstone powered. So if you were to guess, when I flick the switch, let it rain!
Oh my! The power of God in your hands.
Brings the whole idea of doing a rain dance to the next level.
You're your own weatherman.
Today it's going to rain!
Flick the switch.
Or
He's right.
Or like Family Guy. It's gonna rain. So yeah. So I tried toggling the downfall of the commands.
Wow, it doesn't even
Minecraft
listen to
commands.
the server command.
It does not. Well, there's not a server
Right.
though. But yeah. So then I realized that if I flick the switch,
It's sunny again. It's all nice.
yeah, it's all nice. So yeah. So it overrides the normal rain command, which is, I guess, that's expected. The XP machine still being very unproductive.
Oh, that's alright. Let's just leave it alone.
Right.
So what's up this hill?
So I'm bringing us to the final machine, or I guess it's not really a machine, but it's just another feature. So these are steam golems now. Like all other golems, you need to
Pumpkins, of course.
use
That makes
pumpkins,
sense.
and you see there are engines there, and when
Oh,
I place
wow.
the pumpkin on the engines, yes.
Look at him.
I know, he's so neat.
He's like the iron golem, except on our side.
And he also sounds like the Iron Golem too when you hit him. So right, so these things they're supposed to be able to defend the player.
Oh, they attack monsters just like the iron golem.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think there's much of a difference from this to the Iron Golem. I don't know if their attack is better or whatever, but they move really fast, like randomly. But you'll see later on that they don't move so fast when attacking. Like, we'll see if one of them decides to run. There we go.
Oh,
That one guy decided just to take a sprint. Look,
Oh, there,
look
off
at
he
that.
goes. Wow, he's off in someplace in a hurry.
Excited. I don't know if they detect monsters underground.
Or they're just a little bit insane.
Yeah, or both. And here I sort of fail to do a simple command, right? So I'm making it nighttime just so I can find some monsters.
Right. Oh, yeah, that guy's...
Make it
going
even
somewhere.
darker. So these guys are being pretty useless. I was under the impression they'd follow me when I moved around like a wolf or whatever, but that doesn't seem to be the case. They're just insane. So I decided if I can't bring the golems to the monsters, I'll bring the monsters to the golems.
Ah.
And
Oh, there's an Enderman.
just my luck, I find an Enderman out of all things.
Just stare at him, get his attention.
Exactly, and I'm gonna bring him into the horde of steam golems. And at first, the golem is absolutely useless.
Wow,
It
he's
walks
not running
very
fast
slowly.
anymore.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why, but it walks very slowly when I'm getting attacked. But then, see, I bring him into more of a group, and more start following behind, walking at a slow
Maybe
speed.
the sheep will defend you.
But then eventually, I grab enough to
Oh, there we
actually
go.
do damage,
And then the
attract the
Enderman
Enderman's
goes up, yeah.
attention. Then all of them just go in for a kill, hunting like a pack of wolves. And I get very excited here because I've never actually seen the steam golem kill people. Kill things at this
killed the
point.
Enderman.
And there we go. And on top of it, I get an ender pearl.
That's good loot.
It is very good. See, that was a fail type. But yeah, that's actually all there is to this mod. There's actually quite a lot of stuff. For a new mod, this is there is quite a lot of stuff. Usually mods start in at a lower scale, and then they get more machines.
No,
and all that.
there's some good ideas here. I like it.
I don't know why there's Steam on this XP machine. Yeah, there are a lot of good ideas, and as we said before, we think this could be a good Tekkit mod, and we hope one day to see it in Tekkit. And if you want to give an idea to the mod maker, he said he's open to ideas, as we said before.
Or just add on to things he already has.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, and he's fixing bugs at the moment. It's there's no bugs here, but I think I just got the update right after he fixed a couple bugs. But so he's working hard on the mod.
Anyways, this has been Team Hero reviewing our first mod, Zaede Steamworks.
And we hope to do more in the future. Goodbye, everybody.